Yeah. Yeah. Coach T and Damon V talking about game. Better watch your weight, better stay in your lane. Talking about flexing, talking about strength. Talking about fighting when they get intense. Talking about life and they don't pretend. Coming up with plans and trying to win. Coach T and Damon V, straight from the boot. Better tune in, better come get your scoop. Ooh-wee.
Are we live?
I think we're live.
Are we live? Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
The Coach T and Damon V podcast.
Episode 1.
Uno.
Intro.
Uno.
Yeah,
we're live. So if we make mistakes, you're gonna see it, guys.
this is raw. This is the first one we've ever done.
Raw, uncut.
But hey, look at this equipment though. We look legit.
It looks good. Thanks to our supporters.
Yes, thank you.
Let's
Big
go
time.
into that. The lift-a-thon. We had a lift-a-thon. How long ago was it?
2 months now? A month? Hey, this is a lot of stuff it took us to figure out. All right, we didn't really know what we were doing.
We did the lift-a-thon maybe April,
Yeah.
give or take, May.
Why don't you tell them about the results before you tell them about our sponsors?
So we did a bench first.
Bench, and then
You took the bench.
I took the bench. Yeah.
by a couple reps. Then we did squat.
Then we did
Squat was
squat.
awesome. I won that one.
Coach T won the squat.
And then I don't remember the third one.
Deadlift.
Deadlift. Coach D sabotaged me and did 23 reps on the deadlift at 225.
I did. That was a personal record. That was a lot.
So he set records on me, dude.
I almost
So,
blacked out. Like I finished my 20th rep and I was like, where am I at? Like I thought I didn't know where I was at.
So that was cool, and we had a ton of support. Let's go through those guys. Told them I'd give them a shout out on the first episode. So here we are. We have Mr. Andy, Miss Alicia, Jamie Wilkins, Michael Stahl, my sweet fiance Alex, Tori, Brody, Layla, Miss Annette, Jared, Mr. Mike and Miss Jennifer, Miles, Felicia and Angela, and my boy KB, Kyle Bork. Anybody else?
Ride or dies. Appreciate
Anybody
you
else?
guys.
I hope if I'm missing you, I'm sorry.
Sounds like you said Andy Coyer in there?
Yeah,
It's been a while since we've seen you, Big A.
I haven't seen that dude in a
It's
minute.
time to get back, dude. It's time to get back.
But we appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible. So the idea behind this podcast is just to sit back with my old buddy, Coach Damon V, and talk shop, talk some personal training, talk about life. We're gonna do this probably every week, once a week. We're gonna try our best. That's why it took so long. We're just so busy with our schedules. Who isn't? But we're gonna try to do this once a week and just talk about recap the week. If we have any tips,
Correct.
nutrition tips, it's gonna be educational too. If you want to go into that, maybe.
Right, yeah. So what we'd like to do is basically we'd like to add a little bit of value as far as anything you have questions about, nutrition, training, martial arts, how to be a boss, anything like that, you know. So we're pretty blessed to work under Coach Aaron Phillips and Miss Charity.
Ooh, shout out.
And they're pretty serious. They're savages.
Savages.
And
but
so we're learning a lot, and you know, we're kind of at that stage in our career where we're like pushing the pace big time, and you know, we want to be the experts in Lafayette, and we're almost there. But another thing about that too is we know that we don't know everything. So
that's for sure.
we have the computer up right here, one for the recording, but two, like, if you guys have any questions and we don't know the answer to, I'm not afraid to say that. Shadow's not afraid to say that. We might look it up on the computer if there's something else we don't know. So, yeah, experts, but open books always.
It's never ending. We will continue to learn in this field probably till we're in the grave, to be honest with you. The fitness industry and stuff like that, it just never ends. So we're live right now, I believe, hopefully, on Facebook. So we're going to try to open it up on the computer, see if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Looks like we have some comments.
All right.
So we're also being recorded on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, guys. If you want to check us out, the video version of the podcast will be on YouTube, and we'll go Facebook Live as well. So YouTube is the Coach T and Damon V podcast, just
YouTube
like that.
and Instagram too.
Yeah,
Coach T and Damon V.
Instagram. We'll put some clips. Yeah, we have follow Instagram too. So what's up, Damon V?
Let's do it. Not much. I booked a fight.
Booked a fight?
August 24th at the Hyman Center. It goes down.
You fight, bro?
So I fight, bro.
You fight, bro.
I fight.
So he's about that life.
I figured,
I'm
you know,
about that
I
life.
punched myself in the ear to give myself cauliflower ear, so that nobody would mess with me. Yeah, yeah. So that was the idea behind the cauliflower. So I was like, okay, if I have cauliflower ears, I might as well put them to good use.
Sounds good. I
Yeah.
don't have cauliflower ears, so I will not fight.
Not yet.
Uh,
What would it take? Who would it take to comment?
Dude,
Ooh, Jonte, what's up, man? We're ready to have you in here, Jonte.
You could not pay me. Well, you could pay me enough to fight, but that's the thing. You have to pay me to fight.
You know,
And
you
I'm
gotta
just-
get there. It's about the
yeah.
climb, dude.
Well, it's not my big time goals.
That's same. You know,
Yeah.
my idea behind fighting is
Yeah, what's your goal, man?
the idea is, well, one, fighting is terrifying. I cannot think of anything scarier than hopping in a cage with another guy
Me either.
who's trying to kill me. And so I like that. And I think that as far as developing as a professional and as an individual, like those scary things help us out. So that, and also, you know, just getting the experience in the weight cut, knowing how to manipulate macronutrients and micronutrients to perform to the best of my ability will help me as a personal trainer, you know, and like, I need to be in there doing it, you know, if I want to be able to offer expert advice. So
It's a very good point,
Yeah.
especially working with other MMA guys at our gym at Head Kicks. You want to go through those things so you know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very good point.
right, which makes, you know, tell us about some of the guys that you've been working with.
So I work with two guys right now. Big heavyweight Michael Stahl, who's currently in Boston, Massachusetts right now, enjoying his vacation.
He's a pro.
Definitely, yep, pro heavyweight, 2-1 record. Tried out for the UFC Ultimate Fighter. We didn't get it. Got offered a fight on Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, and the commission wouldn't allow it. It's just because his record's so low. But man, he's up and coming for sure. Be on the lookout for him. Ethan Wood is another one, the big cat. He's another guy I work with. He's so he went from heavyweight, 205er. Now he's gonna fight too at the Hyman with alongside Coach Damon at 195 at a catchweight. But his ultimate goal I think is 185.
I see.
So we'll get him lean, mean.
So Ethan and Michael Stahl, they look incredible. Like they both, like, not to say that they were pudgy per se,
Yeah.
but where they are now, like sometimes, you know, I'll be with a client while you're working with Ethan. I'm like, dang, Ethan looks jacked.
Ethan looks real good.
Like what kind of stuff have you been doing? As far as like, because there's two aspects of it, right? There's the performance side and there's the body composition side. Like he has to make a weight, but at the same time, he's got to be ready to perform. What kinds of things have you been doing?
And I think it's man, with those guys being so young in their weightlifting, like they're very novice in the weightlifting area, so you can almost do anything with them and they'll really get stronger. But we do focus on strength, obviously. You always want to get stronger, especially with MMA guys. I focus on, like, I'm a big proponent of grip. And when you take a hold of somebody, you can grip them, you have all the control in the world, right? And that's a big deal in MMA. So we do a lot of grip work, get their strength right. Speed and explosion is another one. I do what I can in our gym. If you've been to Head Kicks, we have a very small area with not all the equipment in the world, but I try to do my best, try to get creative, just like me and you do. You know,
Right.
You know the deal.
That's one of the things about it that I like about it too, is like our space at Head Kicks is we use it to the best of our ability, but there's no wasted space. Like
No.
it's efficient and it's effective. Like
And I like it too because it makes us think.
it makes us
It makes us
be
be creative. You know what I mean?
And this is like, that's exactly how I wanted to start, because there's some personal trainers that I know who work at, you know, these various gyms that have 10,000 different machines, and those, like, from a performance and body composition, like, if you're looking for changes in your body as far as strength or muscle gain or weight loss goes, like, you got to be doing lifts like we're talking about. You got to be doing like deadlifts, bench press, squats, the main power lifts, and then you move into all the other accessory lifts, the calisthenics, the plyometric, stuff like that.
TJ Dillashaw right here, working on it right here.
Right, yeah. So those are the kind of things that the body responds to, you know? Like those are those are the complex exercises that that challenge the nervous system too. So I think we.
Where were we
got
going
eight.
with that?
I think we
I
got
don't know,
eight.
just talking about
Yeah, so-
you know, tangents about strength and conditioning. That'll happen often, I would imagine.
Yeah, so what we're saying, Miss Angela, what's up? Catherine, I'm only marrying Coach Damon because of his cauliflower ear. I guess.
Ha!
Guess Sweet Keith, what's up, Sweet Keith?
No way.
Sweet
Sweet
Keith
Keith.
on
That's my
there.
buddy right there.
That's our
Angela
man.
flexing.
That's our man.
Flex 2.
That's our
5
man.
a.m. Shout out. Yeah, Sweet Keith's the man, dude.
Sweet. Well, yeah. So we were chatting about Ethan and Michael Stahl.
Yeah.
So Ethan will fight August 24th.
Yeah.
Michael Stahl he's from Shreveport, correct?
Yes, sir.
So he'll be fighting in Shreveport the following weekend.
September 1st. Labor Day weekend.
September, Labor Day. Oh,
Labor Day weekend.
make a long weekend out of it. Go out there and hang out. I'm sure there's tons of stuff to
Dude,
do in
I have a
Shreveport.
long weekend. Side note, dude, like I am a huge football fan and all
Yeah.
that. Obviously, you can see.
Yeah, I
like,
wish one day we'll show you guys the man cave. This place,
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
like,
we-
Coach, because he's a memorabilia
big
guy.
time memorabilia sports guy. So we're in the cave right now,
This is
by the way.
amazing.
The cave is going down. All the podcasts will go down in the cave. But side note, that weekend I have my big fantasy football draft. I have all my buddies over here that Friday night. It's a big deal. Money league, you know, you put
What?
money in. Oh yeah, draft players. So I'm big time into that. The next day I got Michael Stahl crushing people, you know, in Shreveport. The next day, opening day for LSU,
Wow.
Miami, and Dallas.
Wait, opening day for
college football.
wow. Wait, whoa, we're in August.
Not
We're in August.
baseball.
Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
not
I'm not a big baseball fan. But we're in
College
August, it's moving
football.
fast. Okay.
But anyway, I can't wait for that weekend.
Sweet.
So yeah, August 24th, you're fighting. Ethan's fighting at 195 catchweight. Who else is fighting?
Braden Oaks.
Braden Oaktree.
Braden Oaktree. So Braden's a savage jiu-jitsu player. He's awesome. His last fight, he went up against a real tough purple belt, and he was just maybe outmatched just a little bit, but this one I feel like he's coming back
Braden's
strong.
legit, man.
Braden is legit, so I'm
Very,
excited.
very bright future. How old
Yeah.
is Braden? I don't know.
I think Braden just turned 22 a couple days ago, actually. Yeah, so
20 freaking
so
two, guys.
he's 1 year younger than I am, and then Chris Jean-Baptiste is also fighting. Chris is a beast.
Sounds great.
So Chris has no background in wrestling or grappling.
Oh, I was about to say,
I mean,
yeah,
he's trained at another gym.
boxing, I
Yeah,
think.
but he has no background in wrestling or grappling, and when he grabs onto my wrist, I feel like there's a vice grip. Like
so
he's-
just imagine
it's
if
terrible.
you think he's strong out. I got to work with him, dude.
Oh.
How that grip would be. He ripped
And y'all
the
talked
face
about
off.
it. Y'all talked about
We
it.
have talked about it, man. We'll get to it down the line, but yeah, I can't wait to look forward to train all these guys. You know, they're
Right.
amateurs, but man, at the professional level, once they get there, which they all will get there, you could even go professional if you wanted to, man. And being so young, there's so much potential, dude. It's really unreal. Like Coach Aaron, how long has he been in the game?
10 years.
Just so he's about to turn 29 years old on August 5th. Shout out.
Shout out Sunday.
I don't even think he's in his prime yet, dude. Like 30,
Is
32.
it the Asian blood?
Dude, it might be the Asian.
It might be the Asian blood.
But like
Coach Aaron.
30, 32, dude, that's when you're in your prime.
He's
So,
always because like we were talking, he was like, I'm about to turn 29. He's like, I'm just hit my prime, and I was like, man, I'm turning 23 on the
Dude.
21st of August. He was like, oh, Julian, what's up, man? Missing you around here, Julian. I've been practicing my footlocks. What's up? Come get some. But anyway, yeah, Coach Aaron's like, it's because I'm Asian. Like we our primes. He's like, I'm always in my prime,
right.
and that's what I think that like men and women, like when they decide to be like, I don't like to use the excuse of like, hey, my prime is 25, 29. Some people say that.
Yeah.
Some people say 20 to 23.
Mhm.
You know, like I'm a little Cajun guy from Mo. Aaron's like, you passed the prime, dude. Okay, he's like, you passed the
I
prime.
think it depends what sport too, dude.
That's
Like, true. Y'all beat up your bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a baseball player, you can be overweight. You can play into your late 30s. Maybe you lose some speed, but you can hit the ball no matter
Right.
what. MMA, football, you're beating your body up constantly
All the
every
time.
day.
Wear and tear takes into it.
So, I mean, if you're 10 years in the game, you're 32, up to 35, I'd say, I mean, your career is going to start winding down. You
Right.
see, like, guys like Rashad Evans and stuff like that.
Correct.
Dude was a freaking champion, took the world by storm, and he's, like, lost freaking 5 in a row, 3
He's
by
just-
knockout.
He's out.
Guess
That's
what
it.
age? 34, 35.
That's it,
You know
like-
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, and that's the thing about MMA. I want to give a shout out to Coach Christian Fulgham, who just had his last. He retired this past weekend, also from Shreveport, Bossier City area, and Coach Christian's a gangster. He's been in the game with Coach Aaron for like years. Like they are OGs of they're OGs, you know, of the Lafayette, Louisiana MMA community. And Christian made a run, you know, like
Yeah, for sure.
And then on
He's
this
been in the
last
game a long
fight,
time. Yep.
on this last fight, you know, it didn't go his way. And that's the thing about MMA is like one of the things I love about it is it only gets harder.
Right.
Like I'm 2-0 now about this third fight I'm about to have. Like this dude that I matched up against is a scrapper. We're gonna try and kill each other, you know. But like it gets harder. You keep climbing and you keep
guys
climbing.
are only getting better.
And guys are it's
it's only gonna get better.
right. So like where baseball is now, like Cushy, what time? When did you start playing baseball? How old were you?
Oh, dude, since I can remember, you know.
Right, right. Like all like kids who make it, most of the kids that make it to like MLB level, they start playing at like 6.
Yeah.
By the time they're like 10, they're playing travel ball, private
Right.
coaches, all this and that. And that is like, I think, where all sports, but especially MMA is going. Because MMA is sort of a newer sport, you know? So you got a lot of guys.
Savages as kids in the gym right now.
Correct. Dude, we got some kids going to jiu-jitsu tournaments
Oh
who
my
are just
gosh.
like,
if they would just commit and they only knew like if they would just stick with it.
Yeah.
I'm talking like stars in the I don't know, man. Like I just get excited when I train those kids, man, just to see how much better they get over the years and man, I think if they would just some of those kids commit to it. One that sticks out on my mind, Malcolm, man. Malcolm in our teenage class.
bruh,
Dude, like legit, straight up, he could beat me up.
he's for real.
Malcolm, you could beat me
How
up.
old is
dude.
Malcolm, 14?
I think so.
He's a beast.
Bro, I took some body shots yesterday.
That's really the only reason Coach G helps coach that class is that he can harden up his abs. It's a body hardening drill for Coach Tyler.
Mhm.
No, he's legit.
Anyway,
Legit.
but,
But yeah, like I think that's where the sport is going. But speaking of primes, this is something interesting I was thinking about the other day. Everybody has like physiologically a prime age, right? Depending
Yes.
on your background, genetic, this and that. However, do you think that somebody, let's say somebody who's a little bit older, a working person who works a routine 9-to-5 job or whatever, do you think that also has, because a lot of fitness is based off of your routine and your discipline,
Mhm.
right? Because like you need to be committed to eating at certain times of day.
Yep.
You need to be committed to working out at certain times of day.
Mhm.
Do you feel like somebody who is in a certain stage of life might be set up better for somebody say who was in college? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that,
They
like
both
that.
have their pros and cons, man. But I can tell you, like the working man style. I worked with my dad as a mechanic at GSC. That's my dad's company, and working at the airports, being a mechanic, you know, from that 8 to 5, wears on you, dude.
It's a long day.
So like I understand those people that come in like, man, I've just been busy, like I'm just tired. I get it, dude. So I think it's tougher for those guys than the college kids.
You do?
know? Yeah, man, because like college, so much downtime. Like you do have to study. You just been through that grind. I've
Yeah.
been through the grind. It was a while back. I don't really remember, but like how it went. But like I don't know, man. Like now with those college kids, financially, it's hard.
That's true.
You know, so there's pros and cons to everything, man. But I think like the college fitness wise, I feel like the younger college kid will have more energy, they have more downtime. So I think it's easier for them.
I see.
You know what I mean?
On another level, though, the stress that a college
That's
student
true.
goes
That's true.
through, like, and even that's the same to say for a working person.
yeah, because I just bought a house and all
Yeah.
that. I can tell you right
You
now.
know, you can literally
there's some stress
you
with
can
that.
literally feel it, like
Bro.
when I mean, you have an adrenal gland disorder, so I don't feel it as much, but I know that your body responds to stress, and if you got the type of job that like crushes you, like mentally,
Oh
by the
yeah.
time you get to the gym, you're like, I got nothing left, and then your body responds to it physically, and it'll produce that cortisol. I talked about that in a video before. I really love the endocrine system because I have a condition with that affects my endocrine system.
Go
But-
into that because I mean we might have some new listeners. I mean it's a lot
Yeah,
of people
so-
now, but
So
tell
I
them about
have,
what you have and all that.
yeah, Mason, what's up, man? What's up? So this is fitness.
KB, what's up, dude?
This
Sorry.
this is fitness and sports. This is Coach T and Damon V.
Everything you want
This is
in a
Christianity.
podcast. So
Correct.
tell your friends, tell your mama, tell
your
your
cousin,
grandma.
tell your
You know what I'm
partners.
saying?
Your cousins.
Anyway, let's go.
But yeah, so I have this adrenal gland disorder called congenital adrenal hyperplasia. So basically, it's a fancy word for my adrenals don't work. They don't produce cortisol, right? And so in response to that, I have to take the we wouldn't call it adrenaline, but cortisol by mountain. So I'm in this program at the National Institutes of Health in Washington D.C.
Shout out.
This is the.
I got tatted up.
I got tatted up. My man Brady Gotro hooked me up with that tattoo. Shout out to Brims AC. But
Sure.
anyway, hey, we'll chat about that in a little bit, Mason. Anyway, it's a study where they test out different medications on me. So I'm lucky. That's one of the reasons I got into this field. I get to be around some of the best endocrinologists in the world. And when I go there, I stay in a metabolic, they call it metabolic unit. So they study my blood levels and everything like that, and they see what the different effects the medicine has on my body. So I'm super blessed with that, and it gives me another insight into the endocrine system that I can bring, to the table. But I didn't realize how important it was until sometimes I get clients in whose metabolisms are like crushed.
Mm-hmm.
Their bodies literally hold on to everything. They're in survival mode. They're like,
It's crazy.
their body literally thinks that they have to hold on to every single ounce of fat, and we have to build their metabolism back up, because of that. Let's see what Mason says. How do you guys feel about the Hall of Fame game today?
That's more my territory. That was big time change of the subject there, Mason.
Yeah, come on, dude. What's up?
But tonight is the Hall of Fame game. It's the first game of the preseason. It kicks
Hall of
off.
Fame.
Hall of Fame game. So the NFL has a Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna teach Damon as I teach you guys. Okay. So NFL has a Hall of Fame game, which kicks off the NFL season. It's the first preseason game of the year. Tonight is the Ravens versus the Bears.
Okay.
So in the preseason, you have 4 games, and it really showcases the young guys, the rookies that just got drafted, to try to make the team.
I see.
So you use those 4 preseason games for that, then we kick off the regular season. But tonight is the
Did it
first.
kick off?
Tonight is the first game, right, Mason? How I feel about it is boring, to be honest with you.
Really?
Because it's all young kids trying to make a team. You don't really know anybody.
So it's like
the starters play 1 snap, really. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
It's a showcase for those guys to make the team. That's all it is.
It's a showcase. It's a glorified practice.
Yeah, you can call it that, but they're knocking heads off.
Okay,
Because they're trying to make the team. You know what I'm saying?
So they're trying to show it.
This guy has to put everything he has into it.
Into
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So it's dude, freaking Mike's is spring loaded, so I have to hold on to this.
This equipment is legit, bro.
It's legit.
I mean, I'm pumped right now. I feel like, when you, how you feel, how you say you look good, you feel good? That's the idea behind Coach Tyler's haircut.
Guys, and I can tell you this too. Cody Garbrandt has the same haircut, kind of.
How interesting is he? He's also got a neck tattoo.
And
We should get you a neck tattoo.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. What would it say?
Shout out Danny I, TT85, throwback. That's my boy. Grew up with Danny I, man. How do I feel about what? Haircut? Oh, so, hey, if you know me, my hair is, I've been a big time hair guy.
It's always there.
Since I was
it's always
a kid.
on point.
But I got away from the jail thing, and these guys every day at work come to me and be like, so we got gel in the hair. Like, they think I'm always gelling my hair, styling my hair. They think I spend time on that. Guys, I wake up like this, bro.
No way.
My hair is trained to be like this.
How many times a day?
Do I do that?
Yeah, how many times
Now
a day?
that's a discussion. That's a talk we can have.
It's there. It's
'Cause
like
I do that a
our
lot.
bodies adapt, right? You know?
Yeah.
So your hair has adapted,
yeah.
like Darwinism hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like your hair has
I
adapted.
hope that's a compliment because I really appreciate it.
I mean, it looks good.
Thank you.
I'm more of the simple, like,
Buzz cut.
buzz cut. My fiance, my sweet, lovely fiance, Catherine, is like, hey, let me give you a haircut. 10 minutes, we out of there, It's
I
free.
mean, she can at least fade you up, bro.
No, bro, I don't need any of that, I wake up like this,
Right.
which is great. I use about this much shampoo. So in my mind, this is my thinking about it. I save money on shampoo and conditioner. I save money on my haircut. You say you put $10 every 2 weeks, or $15 now for a haircut, people be crazy.
I
So
paid $25
$25 for a haircut.
every other week.
Oh my god, you spend $50 a month on haircuts.
Easy.
So let's say we took that $50 a month, we multiplied it by 12 times 5.
Let's not get into
That's
it, man.
$600
too much
a
math.
year, bro.
Well, it's better to spend it on that than some other, could be some other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I mean, how much more protein?
Jesus Christ.
How much more protein could you buy?
That's a great question because I do buy a lot of that.
That's a lot of protein.
I do. Yeah, we talked about that back in yesterday too. I drink 4 scoops a day of protein.
Yeah, so that's the discussion we had. That's some guts. No, don't. But
Ain't no denying that. But
Ain't
I
no
do
denying
train arms like
every day.
No, I don't
Arms.
train arms every day.
Arms every day.
It's a joke.
Well, not really. But what'd you work on
Not
yesterday?
really. Yesterday, I just did 100 push-ups. I didn't work. I just did 100
But
push-ups.
you just I did 100
Okay.
push-ups, man. Okay, cool.
So-
You trying to be, you know, sometimes it's just arms all day.
This is fun though.
This is fun.
Hey,
I'm
let's
pumped.
talk about why I keep saying yeast. We
Let's-
gotta inform people because they don't know our little thing.
Right. So Coach T, when I, thankfully, and look, couldn't think
that
of
could be
a
a whole nother topic.
couldn't think of a guy I'd rather see so many times in one day. But I spent a lot of time with Coach Tyler and Coach Aaron, and sometimes my fiance would be like, "Stop acting like Aaron." She's like, you look just like Aaron when you say that. So I have this client. His name is Matthew Noel. He has autism, and he's a client of mine from Unique Fitness from back in the Gap. I've basically been training now for almost 3 years. So train with him twice a week. And you know, a lot of kids with autism, they have these things that they like latch onto that just help them to function, right?
Okay. I mean, I didn't realize.
Yeah. So
you
a
did.
lot
Okay.
so a lot of
That's
them,
cool.
it's either numbers or stats. Like Daniel,
Oh yeah.
like
dude.
Daniel, my client, another client I have with autism, he can tell you every NFL stat you can think of. You can ask him a question.
Another personal favorite he can. WWE.
Correct. Big fan. So anyway,
So, yeah.
Matthew's thing that he likes to latch onto is Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter. And look, he has
Hello, Harry.
a bad stutter, right? But as soon as you break out the Harry Potter accent, dude, it's gone.
He's clear as day.
It's gone.
And we have full conversations in
Harry Potter.
Hogwarts characters.
So one day, Catherine and I think it was like a Sunday night or something like that. She was like, let's see what they saying. She was like, why? Like, what are we gonna do? And when I was like, we're gonna watch Harry Potter. And I was like, she was like, why? And I was like, because Matthew loves Harry Potter, and I've never seen it. You know, I'm not a big
Me either. I never watched Harry
I'm
Potter.
not a big movie guy, but we watched Harry Potter so that I could learn the Harry Potter
Oh, that's
accent.
cool.
And
That's cool.
I think I got it mastered now. So anyway, when Harry Potter's having a bad day and he
Harry?
comes into the gym, we break out the Harry Potter accent, get some bench press, get a pump in. Dude, I mean,
Something pretty cool.
Alright,
One
turn
time
around.
you did with him, I don't know how often you do it. Dude, Coach Damon V created like a Hogwarts
we did like a
obstacle
Quidditch.
course.
No, we did a Quidditch game.
A Quidditch.
A Quidditch game.
My bad. I need to clean up my Harry Potter.
Yeah. You know, like
A
the little,
Quidditch.
they have that little ball that they gotta throw through.
Dude, that was pretty cool when I seen that one day.
Yeah.
He created an obstacle course for Harry
for
to
Harry.
go through.
But it was like I set up like little rings. You had to throw the ball through each ring's a different. Dude, look, it's
Dude,
stuff like
that
that.
blast.
That's how you gotta do it. You know, you gotta
Anyway.
think outside the box.
So that was
Pretty cool.
Talk about that.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Can we
So-
see how long we've been live?
Yeah,
We don't wanna- so
let's kill.
as far as time goes, guys, we don't want to go over an hour. Try to
Yeah.
make it, you know, people want to listen to this in their car or something. The audio
Let's go,
version will
let's
come
go.
out tomorrow on iTunes and Spotify, stuff like that. I gotta look into that. I don't know how to do it, to be honest with you. But so we're not gonna try to go over an hour, but you know, 45 minutes to an hour would be the time of the episode. So just to
Cool.
let you guys know.
Sweet.
Just trying to think of anything else.
Coach T, the
What's
tip of the day.
You got it, cause I.
Me?
Yeah, I'm. The tip of the day is
Tip of the day. What's something I'll think. You know, we can each give one. Tip of the day. If you had to give somebody to improve their day today in anything, it could be fitness.
Oh, that's a really easy one that people hear all the time, but I think they need to hear it again and again and again because I know as long as you think you're doing enough of it, you're still not. Do it again. Drink water.
Drink water. Nice one.
Water.
I like that. What about? It's my beloved coffee cup. What about coffee?
Coffee. I like coffee when Alex makes it.
Ooh. What you put in your coffee, Coach T?
So this is what I do. You're gonna think I'm crazy again. This
Oh.
Aaron's gonna think I'm crazy too.
I'm
so
terrified.
she just straight coffee, like black or whatever you call it.
Black.
I'm like an infant when it comes to coffee. So she just does that, nothing else. 2 scoops of protein. That's the liquid, bro. It's next level.
Really?
Cookies and cream protein
Coffee.
with coffee. That's your liquid. And I put a little bit of milk.
Oh,
A little bit
of milk.
And then I
Cat
shake
put
it
the
up.
milk in the bowl.
Bro.
Cat drinking the milk out the bowl.
Cookies and cream,
Coffee.
I mean, you go into the toilet instantly. Bro, it's a blast.
Okay, so
Anyway,
that's a metabolism. That's a metabolism boost right there. I mean, protein gets in your system and it's like, what's up? Let's go.
No, but
Let's
dude,
burn it up.
hey, guys, it's so hot outside. We're busy all the time.
Yeah.
We do not drink enough water. We can never have enough water, man. So, hey, drink water.
Drink water. my tip of the day, I'm going to piggyback off of Coach Tyler. Sports drinks.
Ooh.
I am a huge fan of Powerade Zero.
We gotta talk about that, dude.
We do. We need to.
Let me see this.
Let's dig into it. Main ingredient, water.
There gotta be something to it, because these things are awful when it comes to sugar. Why they don't list the sugar?
It does. It says total carb, less than 1 gram.
But I want it to say sugar.
Because it's got no sugar. It's Powerade Zero. Cool, y'all.
Bro, I think they're fooling me, bro. Look at the ingredients.
Now let's be. This is
sucralose.
This is a all no holds bar podcasting. Coach Tyler and I, we will hash things out. There is artificial sweeteners in here.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Now, and a lot of
There's no
people,
way.
there's some research, a little bit, that has said that artificial sweeteners are terrible, this and that's not for you. Now, here's the other thing. Coach Damon V has a tad bit of a sweet tooth. Not
A
a
tad.
bad sweet tooth, okay? And my having CH, my body weighs salt. So I get these like crazy, like I want a piece of cake cravings bad.
Like you'll fight me.
Like I'll crush you for a cake ball, okay? Like I'll beat you up for a cake ball.
Oh my gosh.
Okay?
Don't
And
worry.
so these little Powerade Zeros, like they save me sometimes. And so I will drink a Powerade Zero with some fake sweeteners in it because it's got a little sweet kick to it. It's refreshing. You know what I mean? It's better than me stopping at Sonic on the way home and getting a freaking ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So it's like fitness is balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's better than those monsters everybody drinks.
correct.
Too, dude.
Correct.
That's
So
so bad, dude. Stop
so-
the energy drinks, guys.
man, yeah, I'm bad for that. I'll have one like I want some.
Yeah, it's true. You do a monster.
I'll
every
do a
now and
mouse
then.
every now and then when it's like a bit of, you know, sometimes I get to bed at like 11:30,
Hear that?
get up at 4:30. I'm like,
I mean, bro.
that's,
Let's
you
not
know,
even talk about the
that's-
hours.
that's rough.
But it's cool. We grinding, man. We young. We grinding.
This is where it's at right now.
So yeah, I'm
This
having
is
a
what we
blast. And I would do like. There's no way I could be a mechanic and grind like I'm grinding. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I love what I do and I'll grind for it. So it's not even a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
How many of those you have a day though?
Sometimes.
Because you have 2 right here locked and loaded just for this podcast, and I'm kind of worried like, is this dude about to like just crush power?
no. So it depends on my day. So like this morning, hit a little bit of like a light workout. I hit hard these last 3 days, and so my body, like I could literally feel my body like hurting.
Just exhausted.
And so I'm about after this. I'm going home. I did some yard work this morning. I'm gonna go home. It's freaking hot.
It's hot.
I'll be sweating some more,
Drink water.
and then I'm gonna train this afternoon, and then I'm gonna train tonight. So no telling how many pounds of water I'm gonna lose. If I'm outside and training hard, I'll have 2 of these a day
2, bro.
because I'm crushing. Now,
That's fine. 2's not bad.
yeah. Now, like I said, it's different opposed to, like I said, like a regular Gatorade with like 30 grams of sugar in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like that's where it becomes a problem.
It's
Like
almost like a high, then you'll crash off of that high.
correct.
And when you're crashing and training and sweating, you may die.
Yeah, you may die.
You
So
may die.
so Gatorade, I think is like people are catching on to it now. But for a while, like I have some clients that come in with a freaking clients that are trying to lose weight, come in with a Gatorade. I'm like,
They just associate
I mean, what you
training, sports
Gatorade.
drink.
Correct.
That's outside of our gym are like guys that are educated on nutrition and stuff like that. They think that's cool. Like, now granted, because like when I interned for UL and all that, I mean pounds and pounds of
Those
Gatorade.
guys-
But that's the thing. They work so hard. And they
And they're outside.
Electrolytes. They need that.
And you're
so,
outside. And that's a performance. This is a
But that's
performance
when it's
aspect.
okay.
That's when it's okay.
People confuse the two.
Correct.
You know.
But like for a person who has a lot of ice cream, what's up? Listen, Catherine, the cake cravings are real. This bro, holy smokes! Look,
Dude, the cake cravings.
Zuhas by the gym, so bad.
Hey, I've
yo.
been there
So-
twice.
look,
two
don't-
two times for meetings.
Dude, if you got a sweet tooth,
I don't have. Thank
dude,
God.
if you got a sweet tooth, don't go in there.
Thank God.
You're in bad shape.
Consider
So
myself blessed. I don't have a sweet tooth.
right. So anyway, what were we talking about?
Gatorade.
Gatorade, yeah. So we got clients who like have an excess of body fat storage,
Yes.
and they're like, okay, so the purpose of the workout for them is to put their body, 1, in a calorie deficit by burning X amount of calories, and 2, to add muscle to their body that burns more calories throughout the day, right? But when you drink the Gatorade that has a lot of bad calories in it while you're working
What
out,
you really doing?
you're back to where you started.
Yes.
Like, we're trying to get back here, and then no. It's all over the place.
Dispense!
Oh, Deontay.
In the building.
Hey, dude, we're famous now, dude.
We're famous.
We got-
D's on the podcast.
We got Deontay Spencer. You guys know who Deontay? Tell them who Deontay Spencer is.
Deontay Spencer is a great buddy of mine. We went to high school together. He was
God's
the
plan.
superstar. God's
God's plan.
plan. He's a superstar in high school. He is currently a professional football player in the CFL, a wide receiver for the Ottawa Red Blacks. That's my guy. Trained him this offseason. Had a blast, man. I feel like he really got better. Built his strength up. A lot of single leg, unilateral movements.
Yeah, I love
and,
watching
man,
y'all train.
It was a blast. I miss that dude.
It
man.
was straight, it was one of those training sessions where, it wasn't super fancy, and you weren't doing all kind of crazy stuff with them.
Not
but
trying to get hits on Instagram and all
correct.
that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I liked about those
Right.
training sessions, because but they were all what he needed.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think there has to be a balance. Like when Deontay left, he felt like he had to work out. But some days, you got to do the stuff that you didn't want to do. And I felt like you guys in y'all session, y'all really did that.
Especially, you have to
It was
understand
necessary.
him being a wide receiver. You have to understand just the game. You know what I'm saying? And him taking off of that 1 foot constantly over and over again. You got to build that strength. You know,
Right.
just things like that. Getting into detail, but yeah. Shout out D Spence. Good to have you.
Hey, he's one of the hotter guys in the CFL as far as
Yeah, man. He
free agents go.
ton of hype. Yeah, he was the #1 free agent
Oh.
this offseason. Got signed by the Red Blacks, his previous team. I don't know how long his contract is this year, but I think they're doing pretty well. I actually watched, funny you bring it up, was it Saturday? D, I watched your game in full from start to finish, and that was the first time I watched a CFL game in its entirety. And
What you think?
man, it's a different game from the NFL, that's for sure. They only have 3 downs, not 4.
Okay.
So the offense can't get a momentum, man. It was annoying.
Right. Every time you felt like
two
you
and
were
out,
about to
two
hit.
and out, two and out. It was a slow game. I think that was a strange game for the CFL because I feel like the CFL they score a lot more. The announcers kept saying that. The commentators. I think it was just a defensive battle, but it was okay nonetheless. It was just fun watching D, you know. So
That's crazy.
I enjoyed
To
it.
get somebody coming to our little gym in
From
South
Lafayette.
Louisiana, in South Lafayette, and then
That's it.
he's on the TV and he's got I saw your sponsorship from Muscle Farm.
Yeah, dude, that's big time.
All kinds of stuff. That's crazy.
My buddy is actually working for Muscle Farm now.
That's
Shout
wild.
out Blake Lachele. No relationship.
I was about to
no
say,
relation.
is it
There's a
Kuzak?
relationship. My
Is it-
boy,
is it
but
Kuzak
no
or what?
relation. Yeah. He lived in Koto. We
Okay.
grew up in the same
You
city.
guys are probably
We're not
related. He's tan. He's got good hair.
He has.
He works
good
out
hair,
arms every
dude.
day.
He works out arms every day, dude.
He's probably your cousin.
Dang. But shout out Blake. He works for Muscle Farm now. So remember when I went to California for that strength and conditioning seminar? That's the headquarters now.
Okay.
And Blake worked down the road at a gym or whatever, but now he works at that headquarters.
That's wild. What's he doing?
He's a trainer. He's a personal trainer.
Dude, that's
so,
for real.
Big time. So, yeah, if you need a deal on Muscle Farm product or
Uh-oh.
supplements, give you 20% off.
Okay.
So, yeah, big deal.
Okay. I take I do Muscle Farm Combat. The
Yes.
100% weight. We talked about that the other
Yeah, I
day.
love Combat.
100% weight. Tune in tonight.
Oh, snap.
ESPN 2.
Bro, we're going to be working, but...
D Spence. Dude, you big time, bro. ESPN 2. That's for
Bro,
real.
ESPN again, bro. That's cool.
That's a big deal.
Try to put that on.
Tune in tonight, guys, if y'all want to catch Deontay Spencer.
Oh, 6.
Oh, he's older.
Tori correct.
The girlfriend be like, no, it's 6, man. Come on,
that's
bro.
funny.
Okay. Well, Deontay will be on ESPN 2 tonight at 6 o'clock, so
I
that's
got
pretty
something
cool.
for us.
What's up?
What's going on Friday? Submission Quest.
Submission Quest
2.
2. Yeah,
Head
so
kicks going down. It's a big deal for our gym guys. Go into it.
Coach Aaron is a big, and myself, big believer in competition. So now, the right kind of competition, because
Structured competition.
structured,
Yeah.
and the other thing too is you get somebody who's never competed, and you throw them into a fight, like a
In front of your
MMA fight,
family
in
and
front of your
friends,
partners and your
yeah.
girlfriend, and you get your face smashed in.
It could be a lot, man.
That breaks you. Like there have been so many talented guys in MMA who are no longer competing, or any sport, who've never competed. They go into a big stage, they get crushed, they never do it again. They're literally they're broken. So the idea behind Submission Quests and Rumble Nights and stuff like that is this is a good medium, not quite a cage fight, but it's not practice either. Some of your friends and your family are there,
Right.
but it's in the cage.
Control.
Control, but it's submission only. Submission Quest. So we took the ADCC rules.
Is that close to Eddie Bravo?
Yeah. So Abu Dhabi Combat Club rule set. And so basically, it's like there's just a bunch that go into it. But heel hooks are legal, ankle locks, anything's pretty much. Obviously, except for like wrist locks and stuff like that. Those things are legal, right? And so somebody I want to kind of like talk about why this is good for is Brady G. So I mentioned Brady G earlier. Brady G is the one about my tattoo. Talk about him a lot.
Brims AC.
Yeah, Brims AC.
For all your AC needs. Brims AC.
He's a good partner of ours.
Not a sponsor yet.
Not sponsored yet, but he's somebody.
We're open to sponsors too, by the way, guys.
For sure. So he's somebody that I look up to because she looks up to him because like he's just a good old boy who was like, hey, let me bust my butt hard. And now he's built a really successful AC business. And he comes out, he's like in his 30s, right? Mm-hmm. Dude comes in on Fridays to train with me.
And they literally...
And, dude, I crush him every single Friday. I mean, we grind. It's a rest, like MMA, grappling, wrestling, private. And we grind hard for an hour. And look, he works 12, 14, 16-hour days in the sun, AC, Monday through Thursday, all day. And sometimes we meet on Saturday, Monday through Friday, all day, like into the night sometimes. The dude's a grinder, and he'll come in tired. He's not in, I'm gonna be honest, he's not in great shape. He's getting there, but he doesn't care.
He looks good, man.
He doesn't care. He's like, let's go, let's scrap. I'm here to get better.
Oh, dude,
and like
he'll get after it too.
We get after it hard. And so Brady G's doing Submission Quest,
competing Friday,
which is pretty cool. So we've been doing. I think we've done eight privates so far, 8 wrestling privates. So he's just like, hey, I want to test my wrestling. Dude hasn't done a jiu-jitsu class
since we opened.
Forever. A long time. So it's been a long time since I've done jiu-jitsu. But he's like, I don't care, I want to test myself. That's the kind of stuff that Submission Quest is for. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to take these guys, they're not ready for a fight yet, but they've been training hard, and we need to see what's up because obviously competition, like, you got to be able to put it into use. You know what I mean?
And you're competing Friday as well.
Yeah. So
a lot of the guys that are fighting August 24th.
Yeah, myself, Chris Jean-Baptiste.
Brady's doing it?
I don't think Brady's kind of battling with energy. Yeah, so Chris Jean-Baptiste doing it. I'm doing it. Tyler Listy.
Oh, nice.
So Tyler was a college kicker at LSU.
Really?
Yeah. You see the guy's legs?
What?
He got freaking horse legs.
He's got some legs. We never talked about that.
Yeah,
he's
cool. He's a monster.
Wow.
He's a monster. We got an 88-pound kettlebell at the gym. His name is Morrison.
Yeah.
Oh boy, single arm
swinging that thing.
Kettlebell swing above his head. It was insane. I'm like, who the heck is this guy? Anyway, he was a kicker at LSU.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he's just got that. He's got that drive in him. You know what I mean? Like he's always wanted to compete. He's a pro fighter. He fought pro at 135, 145 a couple times, I believe.
Way back.
We fought together at Universal. So yeah. So anyway, Tyler's gonna do it. He's beast. I'm excited.
How many guys we have at? There's 2 divisions.
There's 16. There's 16 at 170 and under, and 8 at heavyweight.
Which is fun, man.
They got some big boys. Shout out to Mark Castelli.
Yeah, we have some guys.
All those guys.
Some dads. Competing, like you just said, Mr. Heath and Mr. Marcus. It's pretty cool to see them.
Yeah, Damian Nidetcher. Mr. New Jay is getting in there a little bit.
Nice,
Next up is the Savoies. Yeah, it's about time for you, Mr. Stevens, to get in there.
I think we have to do some persuading on that.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, go on about the dads.
Yeah, the dads. It's just what I was saying was just cool to see the dads competing as well, being involved in the gym along with their kids who are doing the children's program. And I think that's the community we build at Head Kicks. I was kind of getting into that, man. It's like Head Kicks is not just a normal gym. Like you go to the gym, you leave. Go to the gym, leave. Don't talk to anybody. You know, like it's cool to do that every now and then. But man, we just have a community of over 200 people at our gym, and it's a freaking family, dude.
It's really cool
to go in there every day and like just what I was saying, man. Like everybody's involved. Everybody pitches in. Everybody does their part.
Like at Submission Quest, we'll have like some of our fitness clients and personal training clients there watching.
Just like there,
they don't do jiu-jitsu, but they want to be there.
It's not like it's for like they just enjoy being, enjoy being around everybody and competing. Everybody loves the competition, and it's a healthy thing to be involved in. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. So, I think that competition is. We talk about it like competition is scary. It's good for you, like
because after you're like, I did that.
Correct.
Even win or lose, you're like, I know what I made mistakes on. Like it's always
and even being willing to go in there and like put it on the line, like that's because everybody's got pride.
Yep.
Right. Pride.
Yes.
Big. Yes, Harry.
Yes.
Big obstacle
Yeah.
in everybody's progression. It's pride. And like Deontay, like I was saying, like Deontay probably could have, professional football players, like some of the stuff you see him do is crazy, right? But like Deontay will come in and like he's willing to do like single leg, stiff leg, deadlifts 1,000 times, and just all these exercises that y'all did that weren't like super flashy,
Right.
but like Deontay knew like, okay, like these are the things that I need to do to get faster,
Trust
to get
in
stronger.
me, you know.
Correct. And so I think like jiu-jitsu dads, like their kid who does jiu-jitsu is watching them,
Yes.
and like if you're willing to go in there and be willing to get beat, because everybody's 50-50 chance, baby.
Right.
Somebody's gotta lose. Like
Right.
if you're in there going in with a 50-50 chance to lose, like that's admirable. That in my opinion,
And
like
the
that's
kid
cool.
can even learn from that how to take defeat.
Correct.
Learn
So,
how to lose. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
I think it's
it's
awesome.
a win-win-win-win-win. Like wins
Correct.
everywhere. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm really excited about it. So for me, I'm doing it because I'm fighting August 24th. The guy I'm fighting is a pretty good grappler, and there's guys in my bracket like Tyler Listy, Chris Jean-Baptiste. I'm not sure if Ray's doing it.
There's 16 guys.
Daniel's doing it. Daniel Rayo's doing it. Mr. Kurt's doing it. Big D. Damian Nidicher. So
Mr. Damian's doing
Mr.
it?
I don't think Mrs. Damian's doing it.
Oh,
Not this
okay.
time. But
he's just
but he's a
okay.
beast. Don't let Mrs. Damian get on top of you. You ain't getting up ever. Not ever. He's heavy. So anyway, the guy I'm fighting is a pretty good grappler, and like I'm gonna go in submission quest, and we're gonna try and choke each other out, and that's gonna make it better. You know what I mean? So I think it's a great thing. So submission quest and Rumble Nights. Last Rumble Night got a little rowdy, but that's all right. You know, that's
Rowdy
okay.
night.
Yeah. So it's good. But yeah,
so-
if you guys want to come check it out, for members it's free. If you're not a member, $10 to get in, and we'll have Mr. Michael's Ray. Shout out to Big Mike, is making the best popcorn.
Always pitching.
Literally the best popcorn you've ever eaten in your life. Like movie theater. Like I'm gonna be willing to. This is going on.
Apparently you have a salt tooth too.
Dude, I got a
I
tooth,
don't know.
okay?
Yeah, you got teeth.
Yeah.
You got tooths.
So, Mr. Michael's Rank makes the best popcorn I've ever eaten in my life. So he'll be there with popcorn. It's gonna be awesome. If you guys want to come, 6 or 6:30. I believe it's 6:30.
So the kids, the submission quest, first time for the kids, 4:30 to 6.
Yes.
And
Rules
then-
meeting at 16 for adults. We start at
Okay.
6:30. That's what it is.
So 6:30
6:30 on
to 8,
Friday.
8:30. We'll
Yeah.
see. We have a lot of competitors. I think Coach Aaron's even limiting the time a little bit. Just
Yeah,
altering
maybe
it
about
just a little
4
bit so it
minutes.
flows better. You
Right.
know, but it's gonna be a great time. It's a big deal for us at the
Yeah.
gym. So just come out.
So
and
6:30
support us.
Friday. If you're a member,
Yeah, it's
you're
cool,
in for
man.
free. If not, just bring $10 to the door. We'll get you. Can check out the community. Check out some jokes. They're great. Guess who's going to be the featured competitor in Submission Quest 3? Coach Tyler Lachele.
Yes. Hey guys, I will be in Submission Quest 3 without a doubt. If Coach lets me, man.
He'll
I
let
wanted
you
to
do-
do. Hey, hold up. I want to do Submission Quest 2. I'm calling out Dayton. What's his last name?
Clement.
Clement.
Clement. I'm not sure.
Let me tell you something, brother. You got something looking out for you, and I'm gonna take your neck off, take your leg off, and take your arm off. I'm taking something off, and it's coming with me to the cave. I'm gonna put that thing on the podcast and show it off to everybody.
Dang.
But
this
hey,
is serious.
Oh, it's getting down, dude.
This is serious.
Hey, me
I
and
didn't know
Dayton,
this was happening. This is
me
not
and
scripted.
Dayton been beefing for a while now.
It's not
bro.
scripted.
You should, yeah, no, it's not scripted. Ain't no script right here. Let me tell you something. Submission Quest 3 is going down. But no, hey, really? He is. Oh,
Let's get crazy.
there he is.
You get it.
Say my name right. You can't say my name right.
I think it was Clement. I don't know. Clement?
It might be Clement.
Clement.
Depends where you're
Clement?
from. Because I have a friend that's Clement. Clement. I like saying it like that anyway.
Yeah.
So Submission Quest 3, we don't know when that's gonna happen, but me and him are gonna compete because we've been beefing and going at it. Say, I want to do this one, but Coach Aaron was like, you need 8 no-gi classes, which I have not gone to 1.
Dang,
'Cause,
bro.
Time, time gets away from me.
Correct.
I can't
Yeah,
compete. I'm
commit to
a
it.
busy guy,
You
but
gotta commit to it.
I gotta do 8 classes.
8?
I feel like I could take Dayton right now, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that dude right now.
Dude got no chill.
But
He's got
so
no
yeah,
chill.
I'll be there, Dayton. If you want to call me out, we get in the center of that octagon and we can promote this card, make some money.
Sponsors. No.
But,
Anyway,
yeah.
okay, let's answer this question real quick
What's
before we
up?
go. what would you guys say for somebody who's injured from sports and still needs to work out? Because I was trying to get back in shape for rugby.
Rugby is physical.
Pretty physical. What would you say, Coach T? I would say somebody who's injured from sports. Of course, it depends on what kind of injury. Like fitness and strength and conditioning is if then that always, right? There's never like a answer. So I would say start back up with some mobility stuff, like some good stuff for your knees, your ankles, your hips, your back, and your shoulders, to make sure that after you get mobile again, then I would start working with body weight exercises to make sure your core is nice and strong, you're bracing well, and then after that, like start off with mobility, and then push-ups, sit-ups, squats, pull-ups, calisthenic type stuff. After that is when I would say go into the weights.
And one thing too, dude, Mason, just keep it simple, man. Like, don't be on Instagram looking for the flashy things you see.
Correct. Like we talked about
Deontay. Yeah, we talked about that, dude. Keep it simple, and don't hurt yourself. It's all about. That's one thing important for Deontay too. I want to keep him healthy and keep him feeling 100%. Not crushing him every single day just for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is for him. So Mason, I would just recommend, like he said, a lot of body weight stuff. Work on your core, whatever injury you have. I don't know what you have, but wait, broadcast was interrupted.
Oh, great.
Oh well. We'll have the audio version out tomorrow, but yeah, just keep it simple. That's
cool.
My recommendation.
Hey, that was fun.
So that was it, huh? That was pretty cool. Dude, that was really fun.
That was really fun.
So I think every Thursday we're gonna do this. We're gonna recap the week, see what's going on the following week. Talk about, kind of like we did today. We could kind of go off on tangents.
Yeah.
Like we normally do. Oh, boy, I gotta read this.
Big talk,
Coach T. I got you. I will see you. You won't see me.
Dang!
That's funny, you keyboard warrior. You can hide behind the keyboard, but you won't say it to my face.
No, chill, Dayton.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. So hey, check us out at Head Kicks.
So you can, Head Kicks on Facebook, Head Kicks and Man Fitness.
Yes, follow everything. TLodge510 on my personal Instagram and Facebook. Coach Damon V.
Coach Damon Vincent 21 on Instagram, and then we got like Kick Fit Lafayette.
Yes.
Personal Training
Lafayette.
All
And
that
follow Coach T and Damon V podcast on everything you see.
Sweet.
All right, everybody.
Fam, thank y'all.
Peace.
See y'all next week.